Voice over script tarot. Style, mystical rewriting. Welcome, Radiant Soul, to the sacred space of truth and transformation. Thank you for opening your heart and allowing the energies of the universe to guide you today. As we begin, I invite Spirit to flow freely through this reading, and I offer deep gratitude for the divine messages that are about to unfold. This is a general reading, so trust your inner wisdom to know which messages are meant for you, and gently release the rest into the winds of the cosmos. Now, I see a powerful energy emerging. You, the King of Swords, arrives a force of clarity, authority, and divine justice. Some of you may have recently faced a legal issue, or you're awaiting an important decision that has felt heavy on your soul. But Spirit whispers, victory is near. I see celebration on the horizon, the kind that follows a hard-won battle. You are reclaiming your power. What once felt uncertain will soon be resolved in your favor. Yet beneath that strength, I sense a current of anxiety. The Nine of Swords shows restless nights, fears that creep in at the edges of your mind. You've been preparing for the worst, imagining outcomes shaped by pain. But Spirit reminds you, not all storms come to destroy. Some come to clear the path. In your recent past, you were simply surviving, just flowing through your days, staying focused, doing the best you could. But then, a sudden shift. Reek, the Tower, or as this deck names it, the Thunderbolt. A seismic event shook your foundations. Loss, chows, separation, a deep emotional rupture. This could have been a divorce, a death, or the collapse of something you once believed would never fall. You've felt the flames of conflict. You've witnessed everything change in the blink of an eye. And yes, it left you feeling alone, raw, and perhaps forgotten by the very forces you once trusted. But dear soul, the wheel turns. A celebration card emerges from the shadows, bringing joy back into your story. And with it, a new way of seeing. The Hanged Man blesses you with divine perspective. Now, you're not just surviving, you're awakening. You're beginning to understand why things had to break for the light to pour in. And now, you stand at a crossroads, the Two of Wands. You may be called to travel, start something new, or release what no longer aligns. This is your moment to choose with wisdom. And beneath it all, at the heart of this reading, the Emperor stands firm protector, ruler, divine justice embodied. Ruled by Archangel Michael, this card signals that Spirit is by your side through this legal or karmic process. It's time to reclaim your throne to lead your life with courage, order, and divine support. So stay grounded, beloved. The energy is shifting, and you are not alone. Let's now draw deeper from the Enact Tarot and see what further messages Spirit has for you. Voice over script, Part I, mystical rewriting. Now, beloved seeker, the presence of the Emperor still lingers strong, immovable, divinely guided. Once again, Spirit confirms, a legal matter or karmic judgment is unfolding in your life. But fear not, the truth is on your side. Right beside the Emperor appears the mighty Ace of Swords. Ace, symbol of victory through clarity, truth slicing through illusion, and justice delivered from the higher realms. This isn't just a win, it's a divine clearing of the battlefield. A final word in a conflict that has long weighed down your soul. You are moving forward now. The Six of Swords shows a transition, a quiet but powerful departure from turbulence into calmer, brighter waters. Before this came the Five of Swords, battles, betrayals, and deep emotional wounds. But now, that chapter is closing. Spirit is guiding you out of the storm. And in the echoes of your past, I see the Ace of Wands, a spark, a bold beginning. You took a chance on something, a new path, a new project, or perhaps a daring relocation across waters, both literal and emotional. That fire within you, though dimmed by hardship, is still alive. You've been courageous, and yes, you've been seen. Recognition is flowing in, slowly but surely. But not all has been fair. Cordage, the Seven of Swords surfaces a shadow of deception, secrecy, or betrayal that still lingers in your energy. Someone may have lied, stolen from you, or manipulated a situation to their advantage. This may even be the root of the legal matter. I see a sword piercing a bag of coins, a clear symbol of financial injustice. Know this, dear soul. The universe sees what is hidden in darkness, and justice divine and human is in motion. Now, as we look to your future, a powerful figure emerges. The King of Wands, determined, bold, unstoppable. This is your energy stepping into leadership. You are not just surviving, you are about to command. Messages are arriving soon, a new role, a job offer, or opportunity where your voice holds power. You may need to relocate, as shown by the Chariot, perhaps moving to a place where the sun feels warmer, the skies feel freer. This is big, this is life-changing, and you will be in charge. This role may call you far from your comfort zone, but it also brings you closer to your purpose. And now, Spirit presents a choice. The Lover's card arrives not only as a symbol of romantic energy, but also of a fated decision: to stay where you are, or step into the unknown, to remain in safety, or rise into sovereignty. Yet I sense hesitation in your field. The Eight of Swords whispers of inner doubt. A woman gazes into a mirror, seeing herself bound, though in truth she is free. Are these real chains, or only the echoes of fear? You are not as trapped as you think. The door is open, but only you can walk through it. So now, as you stand at the threshold of change, ask yourself, will you let fear dictate your future, or will you trust the path Spirit is unfolding before you? Take a breath, dear soul, because everything is shifting and your time is coming. Chipai's Overscript, Part 3, Mystical Rewrite. As we move deeper into the unfolding energies of your path, Spirit now reveals a glimpse into the future outcome. The Four of Pentacles appears, a card often misunderstood yet rich in soul lessons. Here, we see you holding on tightly to people, possessions, or patterns that no longer serve your growth. Perhaps out of fear, perhaps out of habit. But dear soul, the tighter we cling, the harder it is to rise. There is scarcity in this image, bare trees, a closed posture. You may be guarding your resources, hesitant to spend, cautious with trust. You might even be blocking support, turning away from help that Spirit has already placed along your path. Next, the Three of Wands rises, a powerful sign of vision and movement. A reminder that even after loss, you are being asked to look outward, forward, and beyond. It's time to pack up the past and begin building the future. New collaborations, new lands, new energy await, but they require your willingness to release what no longer aligns. And yes, the Five of Pentacles confirms that this journey hasn't been easy. There has been deep emotional and perhaps financial loss, feelings of isolation, of being left out in the cold. But here's what the soul must remember: even in the coldest moments, you are never truly alone. There is support, both seen and unseen, waiting to walk beside you. The message is clear: you cannot heal by staying in the same place where you were hurt. You must cut the cords to what has bound you in fear or regret. The King of Wands returns here, fist clenched in determination, a sign that action is required. This is no longer the time for hesitation. If you continue clinging to the past like the figure in the Four of Pentacles, you risk falling into deeper sorrow. But if you dare to step forward, to move through your fear and into faith, you will find the light returning. Spirit urges you, take the first step, even if it's shaky, even if your heart trembles. That step will set the entire universe in motion. And now, as we shift into the realm of divine guidance, the Angel Tarot brings forth celestial messages to illuminate your next steps. First, the card of Unity appears, the Hierophant. This speaks of sacred wisdom, traditional paths, and spiritual mentorship. You may be called to seek guidance, to connect with a teacher, a healer, or a trusted soul who can help you navigate this next chapter. You may even be stepping into the role of a guide yourself, becoming the wisdom you once sought. Next, the Queen of Water flows into your reading, gentle, intuitive, deeply emotional. She carries a reminder to trust your inner knowing and to nurture not just others, but also yourself. Yes, there may be sorrow still lingering in your heart. You've been holding on to memories, regrets, and wounds. But now is the time to release the tears, not suppress them, and then let them water the seeds of your rebirth. And finally, the Knight of Fire gallops in, passionate, determined, and bold. He brings swift change, powerful energy, and a push from Spirit itself. Move, take action, chase the dream. This night does not sit still, and neither should you. So here you stand, at the sacred edge of what was and what could be. Will you cling to what's slipping through your fingers? Or will you rise, claim your courage, and ride forward into your next divine chapter? The choice is yours. And Spirit is cheering you on. Voiceover script, final part, mystical rewriting. And now, the final flame is lit. The Knight of Fire gallops in with intensity. A card ruled by Leo, burning with passion, courage, and urgency. This is a moment that demands your attention. Spirit says, the time is now. Something sudden may arise, a shift, an opportunity, a relocation, a choice, and you must act swiftly but with clarity. Whether it's changing jobs, moving home, or signing new contracts, you are being asked to step into your power, to lead with confidence, just as the King of Wands teaches. You're not simply reacting anymore. You are taking charge of your destiny. Kut, with the Chariot by your side and the Ace of Swords guiding you, you are cutting through the last remnants of confusion and fear. This is a massive energetic shift, a transition from survival into sovereignty. You've been through the darkness. You've known scarcity, heartbreak, betrayal. But you are not meant to stay in that place. The sun rises now, ushered in by Leo's bold fire. This is your moment of emergence. Let go of what's holding you down. Stop clinging to what's already gone. A judgment is coming, karmic, legal, or divine, and it will open the door for a new beginning. But when it comes, you must be ready to choose. Don't allow despair to cloud your vision. Spirit is surrounding you with light, with guidance, and with protection. There is support in the unseen. There is power within you. So stand tall. Open your heart to possibility. Trust the path, even if it requires you to travel far or leave something behind. Your future is not behind you. It is calling you forward. Beloved soul, I hope this message found its way into the deepest part of your spirit. If it resonated with you, please help this energy reach others by liking, sharing, and subscribing to this sacred space. And if you feel called, leave a comment. I would love to hear what part of this reading touched your heart. Until next time, may you walk in wisdom, courage, and divine light. Take care and blessed be.